What is the craziest weather event that you have ever experienced?
I think the craziest weather event I ever experienced was actually a thunderstorm that when I was little I lived by Lake Michigan. So you just watched it come, and then when it hit, it wasn't like it sprinkled and then sort of the storm kept increasing. It was like just full blast storm as soon as it got to us.
I was at my cousin Joey's house, and then there was a thunderstorm and it hit his house and the power went off.
Well, one time, I would say about maybe 6 or 7 years ago, we had the biggest hail I've ever witnessed. I was screaming at my kids because I thought they were throwing a ball around, but actually there were hail as big as baseballs, and in fact I saved some of them and put them in the freezer because I had never seen that.
What have you perceived that is different about weather since when you were younger?
I don't think it's different. I mean, there's years where we have more snow, years where we have more rain, years where it's hotter, colder. I just think it fluctuates. I really don't think it's any different.
I'd say it's gotten a bit colder and less snow.
I do think like in the last couple of years, extremes seem like they're more expanded. Like the temperature can fluctuate like 50 degrees in the space of a day.
How have changes in climate and weather modified your lifestyle?
Well, during the winter I have to put on more clothes than just like a sweatshirt like I usually do.
What is causing those changes?
Global warming?
What do you think we should do about climate change?
We should ride bikes instead of cars to close places. Like, you could also carpool to save the environment.
I don't know a ton about like the really scientific details about what we can do, but I certainly think that personal use I think has an impact, but I think those large manufacturing industries contribute at such a larger scale that that's a place to focus.
I think we're limited, but I think there are things that we can do. Like, if you're heading to do some errands, try to do it so you get everything in one swoop. There's little things that everybody can do to do their part. Try walking more, riding your bike more, but I don't think things should be mandatory. I think it should be up to the person just to do it because it's the right thing to do.
People are talking about price increase from corn and soybean due to this year's drought. What do you think?
I think that was definitely a problem. It always has been if there's a drought, but I think to make it worse is we're not energy independent. So a lot of the corn now is being used for fuel, and that's really hurting the price of food and obviously gas prices.
I think that the drought's going to have an impact on those crops and a lot of others. I actually think that the impact of this year's drought might not be able to be something that we can actually fully grasp even at this point. I think it's going to play out for a while.